In the last class, we were discussing on IoT case study. In the previous class, we have discussed on agricultural IoT. So we had a lot of discussions on agricultural IoT, wherein you have seen that deployment of nodes in the agricultural land, taking the information from that and utilizing it for better productivity and all those things. So in the last class, we have discussed on this architecture IoT, agricultural IoT, wherein you have seen that the sensor nodes are deployed. The sensor nodes are deployed in the agriculture field, and with the cloud environment, and with the deployment of sensors, you could find that the user can do the proper analysis of the entire environment, and he can come to an observation that whether it is going good or not. So those things we have discussed. We have also seen the components of IoT. So what are the components used for agricultural IoT? So we have seen that for the agricultural IoT, as of date, what are the things you might have observed? Have you observed anything like drone flying on the agricultural land? Have you seen any videos that kind? Yes, sir. Yeah, what are things this drone will do? It has the capability to irrigate the land. Yeah, it has the capability to spread the fertilizers. It will sometimes spray the pesticides and all. So this drone is basically used for sometimes drone will be used also. So drone will be used in order to maintain the agricultural land and make sure that the crop fertility is better. So sometimes if you are connecting some videos, means you are connecting the camera and all, it has the capability to even take the pictures. And with the help of various technologies like machine learning and all, you can do the comparative analysis and you can give you the final results. So that you might have seen, which is done in most of the agriculture land. Then you have sensors and all. So you can use different types of sensors, like for pH you can use a pH sensor, you can use moisture sensor, you can use then what other sensors you have seen before. Temperature sensor, then you can use humidity sensor, then you can use. Yeah, you can also measure the speed of the wind. You can also make sure that whether there is a possibility to rain. Is it not? Some of the meeting projects are there, which they have done. Whether there is a possibility to rain or rain is happening, or they implement all those things. They have done all those kind of projects, right? So all those things can be considered. And see here, see when you might have seen your grandparents and all, when they do the agriculture, after that they do the entire cultivation and all, they want to dry it in they put it on top of the land and they will make it to dry, isn't it? So what they will be observing, two things they will be observing, whether any rain it is and probability of rain is there, or second thing is this some birds and all those things you should not destroy these agricultural products. So you can maintain all these things with the help of sensors, drones, then the household equipments can be used in order to monitor these things. You can do the analysis of the entire thing. Even cloud computing process can be utilized, and you can also have a satellite processor in maintaining the things. What you can see here is, so it is best suited for all this kind of activities. Okay. So fine. So this is what we can see here. Then you can see in cloud computing. So first thing is cloud computing. We have already discussed about cloud computing. What are the things we have discussed on cloud computing? Cloud computing. Yeah, so you can, based on the requirement of the user, you can, whatever infrastructure facilities are required, you can buy that things and utilize those things. You can also make use of sensors. You can use the data deployed from the sensors, and you can do the analysis process. All these things can be done. You can do the storage of data. For example, this 6 months you have done some cultivation, like paddy cultivation you have done in the field, and 6 months data can be stored. So that what is the advantage? Yeah, you see that there is a progressive growth in the crop in this 6 months. Then next 6 months you can make sure that you can do a comparative analysis and you can find out that what is the improvements form. Whether by putting the fertilizer, whether there is any change, or putting any other methodology of farming, whether you see that there is a more productivity in crops, and all those things can be observed. These all things we have discussed in the last class. We have also discussed on sensors. So as I have told you, there are different types of sensors to do different operations. Like you are in need of, for example, you are going to now what you will do if water is required for the crop. You will be either doing it manually, or you have to make sure that it is needed, and you have to go there and find out, and you have to do this. But if it is automatic process, what it will be, you will be connecting some sensors in the land, and when, for example, when the reading goes below a certain threshold, your water pump will start, and when it goes to another threshold, your pump will stop. So that is the process of automation. What it is going to take place in the farmland and all those things. So what it is the advantage? What you have? What is required? You are not going to waste any water resources. You are not going to waste any electricity. So you are consuming all those as and when it is required, and you are going to optimize the process of utilization. So that is very important. So these things we can see. What are other things? Camera. What is the use of camera? See now you might have seen some. There are a lot of research also going on in the field of agriculture. Why research is going in the field of agriculture? Because you know that there are different crops which are required as and when the human means, like now you can see there is almost 700 crores, right? The total population more than 700 crores because it has crossed 800. It's almost 800 crores. So we are competing in population, so it is very important that the production also. So in the field of agriculture also we need to have that. Otherwise starvation will lead to. So as the population is increasing, we are now going to be the first. I think already we are declared as the top nation in the population. No, not really. I think 140 crores. So now the population is all about of India. Yeah, I think China is not leaving us to become the top. So whatever it is, even this corona has not done an impact. So fine. very important. Since the population is increasing, the need of human requirement is also increasing. So as the requirement of human beings are increasing, you need to come out with more agriculture products, and you have to make sure that we come out with successfully all this. So a lot of research is going on, and these sensors, this all these agriculture products and all these things, we have to make sure that it is taken care properly. You know that what is the process which we do it in the regular basis. See now, for example, election is coming close to that, we get price for 1 rupee. Once the election is over, it is as normal as that. Okay. So they have to store these all food products and all, and they have to make sure that all these things are utilized in the systematic way. What is the role of satellite? Yes. So, satellite. What is the need of satellite? To transfer information from. So, in the modern age, so in the modern day scenario, satellites plays a major role. So, have you seen that the satellites taking photographs of all those places? What is the advantage of that? For example, if satellite is taking photographs of Bangalore, okay, but let us not consider this where the agricultural land is there. Let us take somewhere else, other district. Let us take this district you want. Okay, Chikmagalur district. Okay, where more agricultural land is there. So what you can see there when the satellites are taking photographs, what is the advantage? If there is any possibility of dry land, or if there is any crop, percentage of everything you can understand. You can do the analysis where you can understand that what is the percentage of agriculture land, how much agriculture, how much productivity is possible. For example, you can make sure that how much productivity is possible, and you will also make sure that all these things are taken into consideration. So, what is the next one? Analytics or analysis. Why analysis is required? So you take, for example, the country like India has to make sure that it gives sufficient product, gives us, means we have to have sufficient agricultural products, so that we can serve the nation properly. First, second thing is what you can do outsourcing. If you have more agricultural products, you can even send to other countries, and you can also buy some of the products. So all these possibilities are there. So it is very important for us to do the proper analysis. And why we do this analysis? Why we do this analysis? To know the crop demand. Yeah, to know the demand of the crop. For example, now we are cultivating tomatoes. So you find that you do the satellite pictures and you do the analysis process, you find that most of the farmers have done the same. So what will happen in 3 to 4 months of time? The rate of the crop will reduce. But in case of that, you do some cultivation which is of high demand. The crop you can get more productivity, you can make sure that you get more earnings and all those things. So the analysis plays a major role, and our country is very much into these things like agriculture and all. So we have to make sure that a good sophisticated infrastructure facility is created for any person to understand and analyze that what crop to be produced at which interval of time, so that we can get more productivity and more revenue. Then wireless connectivity, you know that what is wireless connectivity. Okay, so that is there. These things, in fact, we have discussed in the online class. So I just took it off again. Okay. So handheld devices like your mobile phones, smartphones, then laptops, and all those things. Then drones. So why drone is required? What all things you have observed that drones will take care of? I found something I wanted to discuss with you. That you see there. Drones, what is that? Drone, what is the use of having drones here? See, drones, it is not like you cover large amount of area. Why drones are implemented in the agricultural land? You have, I think, how many of you might have seen that helicopters and all spraying these pesticides? Correct? No? Same pattern, these drones can be also used to spray the pesticides. You take photographs from the top. Why photographs need to be taken from the top? Yeah, you can see the growth of the plant. You can do the analysis of that everything. Okay. What else can be the drone? What is the use of drone? Pesticide I have already put in the land. Now another thing what is there? Yeah, how much productivity of land is there? Then water resources are required. All those things you can create. So fine. So from here on we will continue. So we have seen till here in the last class. So you can say that agriculture food chain, which will represent the different stages which is involved in the agriculture. The process of first stage. What are the different stages you can see here? So you can see what the farmer will do. He will, you know the process of agriculture, no? What the farmer will do? So he will do the farming process, and these are the IoT components which is user, right? Sensors, wireless connectivity, drone and camera. Okay. Farming means what? He is going to use the, means he is going to cultivate the crop. So he is to monitor the cultivation of the crop, we need sensors, drones, then drones, then wireless connectivity, and after that camera. Okay. So after cultivating, what needs to do it? After the cultivation of crops, what you have to do next? Harvesting. So once the crop is brought to the maximum level, you go for harvesting. So harvesting, what you will be doing? So we use machines to harvest. Yeah, you can say that transport and storage process has to be done after the harvesting process. So what is required for your sensors? RFID and GPS. So all this Support is required, technological support is required at the time of harvesting. What next you will do? So, what are the things you are going to do? Third one, you did the agriculture. You have crops have gone up. You have done the harvesting. After that, what you do? So you need a space to store that. So it will be cold storage. Most of the cases they go for cold storage, and you can have some protection and all, so that this insects, this all these things will not attack it. Then you need for that sensors, camera, wireless connectivity, and cloud computing. See, so these are the things required when you are. So you can see that in the agricultural process, in different stages, different hardware equipment, different connectivity, different technology, all these things are required. So let us see what is the next stage. What is the next one? You have the harvester. You have to hold it. Then what is the packing? You will pack the things. So you can see that storage is done. Then you go for processing. You go for processing. Where processing you have all these things, and then you go for logistics. So what is logistics? Yeah. After processing, for example, you have cultivated wheat. Okay. You have cultivated wheat. Now this wheat, if it comes to your home, you will not take it, right? You want wheat flour. Right? So processing means what? You are going to convert the wheat into flour. Then after that you have to package, you have to make it pack it, and then you will do the transportation. So at every stage, it is very important to have all these facilities. Then what is there? Market. Market also you need sensors, all these components, and make sure that in the market you have to make sure that where components are being sold off, whether there is a demand for your product, everything has to be analyzed. So that is very important, and we have to. So these are the use of IoT components in agriculture. See, is that clear for you? So you can see that the camera feeds and transfers the various wireless connectivity, amount of type of probe. So each type of crop you have run the production, all those depends on that. Then you can say that processing plays a critical role in agriculture. What else you can see? You can see you need to dry and packing of the things. You know that each stage has its own business. Yes or no? Agriculture to the farmer will have one set of business. Then harvesting another. Then you have storage is another type of business. Next is processing. You can see all the things. So when it meets the market, you have to make sure that all your products goes good in the market. So you can say that it's essential to track every package and store all these details related to crop in the cloud. So it is very important for us. This logistics also enables us to have a better productivity of crops, and you can also see that GPS systems are used in some cases, and so the purchase of agricultural products, the sale of agricultural products, for all these things, the technology plays a major role. Okay, so that is what you can see. After all, this IoT helps in every domain or every point to support the people to make the process simple and come out user friendly. So that is what you can see here. So we'll conclude it here as of now, and we'll continue it further in the next class. Okay, thank you.